Thank you for your purchase of the Forever Rest FR10K massage chair. This video will assist you in assembling your chair. After unpacking your chair, these are the parts you will find. Please keep in mind you will have a few extra screws as well as clips for the foot massager assembly. You will only need a Phillips screwdriver, but preferably if you have a drill with a Phillips attachment, preferably a long one. Now if you do have zip ties, that will help you with the zippers, and we will show you that later in the video. The silver self-drilling screws are for the back of the hood. We will show you that later as well. And then these clips here are for the foot massager. Here you will find brackets that go on top of the hood. We do have the hood here flipped on its bottom or upside down, showing you where these will be installed. Notice the angle so that you can attach the hood and the brackets. You will need to unzip the liner just like this. Once you unzip the liner, pull it down, and the rollers have already been moved to the bottom. These are the rollers here. There's pilot holes that will be used to attach the hood. Now it's time to screw. The silver screws, not the pointy ones, to attach the brackets to the back of the hood. Again, notice the orientation. Now under the hood, you're going to unzip both zippers so that you can see where the side screws are going to go. Those are the first screws you will be attaching for the hood. The screw goes there on the left and on the right. You will have two cables coming out. Make sure that those stay within, and this is the bracket where the screw goes through and into the side. These two cables here will be for the LED lights around the speakers, and the second wire will be for the speakers or speaker wires. Again, they will connect to the chair. Start by screwing in either the left or right. Do not screw it all the way in. You will need to be able to move the chair hood just a bit when setting up these back here. Make sure that the pilot holes are visible through the holes of the bracket. Now you attach it using 4 screws. These will be the self-drilling screws, the pointy screws. Once you install all 4 of them, then you can tighten the sides. Do not over tighten these screws. Once that is tightened, you can then close the zipper as far as it will go. Of course, you will do it on both sides, and then we will go ahead and attach the cables or the wires. Keep in mind these will only go in one way. Make sure that you don't force them. It will click once inserted correctly. Look to see which way the pins go. Again, do not force it to close. It will go in easily if it's correct. You will also hear a click. Move the sleeve, protect it. Same on the opposite side. Now you can simply zip the liner back up around. Now it's time to install the foot massager. You will have two sides with pins, and then you have your air hose and your wiring harness to connect. You will have buckles, or locking buckles I should say, on each side. You will need to pull outward and then up, and they will come off. There will be extra ones that come with the chair. You only need the ones that are already attached. Simply again connect the harness for the wiring and the air hose. When installing the foot massager, you want to install the left side. If you're facing the chair, it will be the left side. If you are sitting on the chair, it would be your right side. Since you're installing the foot massager, you're most likely in front of the chair. You're going to start by sliding the hole on the left side first onto the metal post, and then the right side. Then you put these clips back on. Cushion, first notice the areas where you will be zipping that cushion, top and the sides. You will also have air hoses on the left and on the right. You also have one connection on the left for the heat. The zippers will roll down and zip all the way to the front. Side airbags, you can remove them from the sides. They have Velcro. You will need to remove them so that you can zip under them. Notice that there is a zipper if you want to remove the head pillow at any time. Here's the connection for the heat, and then the two air hoses, one on each side. You'll simply need to move the sleeve, push it down so you can access the air hose, both sides. This is where a zip tie comes handy. You don't have to have one. If you don't have one, it's okay, but this will make it a little easier to zip the back cushion. And you'll be able to pull it just like that. We'll start with the top. Zip the top up, and then you start with your sides. Keep in mind, as you get to the bottom, you will need to connect the air hose. There you go, connect your air hose. And once you've moved the side airbag or the hip airbag out of the way, you can zip the rest of the zipper underneath that hose that goes to the sides, as you can see here. Do both sides and zip all the way down to the front. Don't forget to connect the heating core. Lock it in place, and then connect the side airbags or hip airbags. You want to take your remote controller and then connect it. Keep in mind there's a tab that tells you where it goes and how it goes. Push it in firmly, and then the collar. Lock it in place. Remote control holder, very easy. Push that in, and then the collar to tighten it. The base goes one way only. If you put it the wrong way, it will not go in all the way. Turn it around, push it in, and it will go flush. And now you can adjust it. It's magnetic, and that will hold it in place. After that, you are all done and ready to go. Congratulations. If you need any assistance, feel free to call us or email us.